Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we have actually some cool stuff that we don't get to normally do. There are some trucks that needed some accessories. So instead of taking it to a dealership and then relocating it to here, we just had the trucks shipped directly to here. And we've got a brand new crane that we've never got to use. And now we're gonna undeck this truck and kind of make sure everything works properly.
Yeah.
So first time ever that we get to use our brand new crane. And yeah, we're pretty excited. Some guys came in and they put in the test weights and everything like that to make sure that the...
How much will it hold?
It'll hold 20,000 pounds, which, luckily these trucks weigh 18,000 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
But you're not getting all of it because part of it's still on the ground.
Exactly. So, I mean, we're well within tolerances and everything should be perfectly fine, but we get to try to figure out how to do this. And it's okay because we've seen it done 100 million times.
Yeah, it should be fine.
So, yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, if we tear something up, we know how to fix it.
That's good because with me and you, the likelihood is not, I don't know, I'm not going to say anything.
It'll be fine. We're not going to tear nothing up.
As you can see, there's all kinds of really cool stuff in here. There's a lot we got to do underneath the truck. This is going to be a really fun video, so let's follow along, or you guys follow along.
We're going to get this truck off here. Let's do it.
All right, Brian, we've skipped a couple steps here. Explain what you're doing.
So I'm putting these straps right here in this guy, which they go through and it's got a pin, holds it in place. And then basically I'll get these in, and then you're gonna lower that thing down.
Yeah, so these are the toe pin that go in the bumper here. And they're connected by that little rod there. It just slides in. All right.
Safety pin in it. And then we'll put these in there, and that goes that way, and this goes that way, and we're done.
Sorta. We still
all
got
that stuff under there too.
We still got to loosen these bolts up. Make sure the axle comes off of the cradle. And just so everybody knows how that works, you got those two bolts right there. Those are basically grabbing the axle, and then once he loosens them up from this side, you can turn them down and slide it off, sort of. Oh, I guess it needs to come down a little farther. Waiting on me.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. So question, how many trucks in your delivering trucks career you think you've dropped off? I said say.
Way over 1,000, he said.
This dude's seen all the cool trucks. So now we're gonna loosen these dudes up. There's basically this is like a J hook. It goes around. It's holding the backside of the axle. You have these blocks right here, which will keep this truck from shifting. Once we go to take these off, and then this deal comes out. So these are really important. Because once this truck goes up and it'll want to sway a little bit, this will keep it from going a long way.
Another important part that we failed to mention is you also, so these brakes are currently uncaged, or caged, I guess you could say, which means they've been released. The truck needs to be able to move a little bit when you're letting it down, or it's going to try to slide on the floor. But while they're undecking it, they always chalk the wheels on the front and back, so that way the truck doesn't try to roll forward or backwards when they're loosening up the bolts up here.
All right, so we're loose now, right?
You're loose now. You're not caught up into the hooks. So when the truck pulls out, either two things are gonna happen. It's gonna slide back just a little bit, or if it doesn't slide back a little bit, the truck is gonna pull out from up under. Most of the time, you need to drop the airbags. But as soon as the airbags start to move, that's when you need to hurry and get a driver to signal, because then it's gonna be suspended in the air with no problem.
Right.
It's pretty lucky that we ended up getting a guy who's done this a bunch on our first time.
On our first time
here at Crossville.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not that we haven't undecked trucks before,
but this is the first time. This is the first time we've done it by ourselves.
Yeah, by ourselves. So,
It's a good crash course, but we got a pro, so it's good.
you can't say crash course right now, Brad. You cannot say that.
Is that a bad term?
It's just a bad term.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so we're watching in here. I'm giving signals to the driver.
Man, that was perfect.
That was smooth.
Yeah, it did.
Really smooth. All right, set this thing down here.
Now this part will take two of us. So we realized too today that we need different straps, because see how close all this is to the grill. Once this thing gets close to the ground, we've got to kind of hold it back away from the grill. So we're gonna get some just a little bit longer or either shorter so we don't double them up.
Stop right there.
Yep.
What we need to start practicing is to make sure these are straight.
Yeah, again.
Because you gain more height on one side. That's why the truck is
Sitting.
high. So what end up happening for some people, if they're not paying attention, once the driver goes to unloose, the truck is slid this way.
Yep.
Yeah, straps longer on one side. So, like you said, I recommend that you guys get shorter straps that are still long and have them the long way instead of doing it this way.
Yep.
The basket way is probably one of the most dangerous ways to do it, but it's still recommended, but it's still dangerous because it's so uneven. Yeah.
And if you had your finger in here and these go to close up, that's going to be bad.
That's going to be bad. Also, if a guy's by himself, he needs to find either the double up on cardboard, the rubber that comes off the trucks, which I don't see right now.
And put up here.
Put it right here.
Yep.
And if it won't dent this, it won't push it in, it won't scratch it, it'll just slide right on off. But you still do have to watch this.
Yep.
The higher part. I don't know what you actually.
It'd be nice to get this set up to where this apparatus here is about, I don't know, 14 inches above the hood.
Yeah. But this is where your shorter straps,
It's gonna do.
long ways, will take care of all that.
Yep.
You have no problem. Oh, right there. Let's just get a piece of cardboard.
Board and do it. Yep.
Yeah, because
We're real close.
Yeah, we're not gonna make it this time.
All right, so we couldn't get it down far enough without this dude going into the grill. So we made these for when we're doing painting trucks and doing the chassis, and we just realized they're also going to work really good for picking the truck up. Just stomp on it, it'll go down. There you go. Yeah, look at that. So now we can let it down and the angle won't get so close to the grill. And once we do that, we'll just flip the straps around and pick the truck back up. You're clear right now, Tommy, you're okay.
Are we in? Yep.
Still good. We got a couple inches yet. Still good. Let's see. Pull on it. Yeah, you'll make it. We can pull on it. Don't put your hand there. Oh yeah. Money. All right, now we're gonna flip these, pick it back up. All right, so now we got our strap single sitting on our blocks, picking her up. Good. Man, it's like pros over here. Plenty of room too. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the trucks undecked, and we're over here to kind of give you guys an update what's going on in the shop here. We got Troy's 389X in here, and well, we're taking the exhaust off of it. We got a new little def tank deal we're figuring out how to mount right now. And we're gonna be changing a few things on this truck. So it'll have a hidden def tank when everything's said and done on it now. We're gonna be painting the fuel tanks black, and we're doing an 8-inch set of stacks on this thing with like 68-inch stove tops on it. And we'll move this box right here forward just to make room for that. An 8-inch Y pipe set up, the whole 9 yards. So it'll be pretty cool looking. You know, right before our truck show, we got this visor done on his X-Form. So we've just been going, the longer it sits here, the more we do the truck. So it's turning out to be pretty neat. The goal is, hopefully, if it works out, we're gonna try to get all this knocked out and have it ready so it can go to Texas for Troy's show in Nacogdoches, which is in like 2 weeks. So we got kind of our work cut out for us.
All right.
Shock, are we gonna get this done in 2 weeks?
We'll do it in a week.
You're gonna do it in a week?
Yeah.
If you do it in a week, I gotta do steak dinners again?
Yeah.
What's your slogan for the steaks?
They never come.
They did, it just took a couple of months. We had a bet about something that did. I mean, it took a little while as opposed to making a steak dinner, and then we didn't do it, and then we didn't do it. We did it finally. It just took a long time. But yeah, so we got this guy we're mocking up. That's actually going to be our def tank. So then we can remove that one. We'll put a factory Peterbilt 150 tank over here, and I don't know. Chaz is working pretty good getting this figured out already. So that's getting done. And then over here, the Red Fire truck here, that's the color, it's called Red Fire. It's not really a fire truck, but we got our strapless breathers done on this with the 3 watermelon lights, little one in the back there. We did 4-inch cabin sleeper panels. They're gonna be painted to match. We swapped the lights out to ambers. They were clears, now they're going amber, and we put the amber watermelon light on the mirrors. And then back here, the guys have been like working their tails off because we got all this done in the last 2 days. But we're doing a merit deck plate that'll be all painted to match the frame, and your little crossbar that holds your air and electrical and all that stuff. Your pogo stick will be painted red also. And then we blind mounted a set of Hogue built half fenders. These are the low riders, and we'll paint all the brackets for them. Like when we get up to the paint shop, we'll just pull all the brackets off and paint everything to match. And then they're still working on the back, so we're doing the deck plate all the way back here, getting all that kind of mocked up right now. And then we got this white truck, which we are doing a whole lot of stuff to. And so far, we've just been getting it all ready to go to the paint shop. There's a lot of pieces been painted already for it. We'll start putting the interior back together soon, but we added the roof lights up there. We added a little button light under the mirror for a turn signal. And I mean, we got the interior's all tore apart at this point in time, but it'll start going back together soon. We got a set of half fenders on this guy.
All right, everybody, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like what you saw, and honestly, undecking that truck was pretty dang interesting.
It was pretty fun. We learned a few things. We need some different straps, and we learned to We know what to do better next time. We'll be faster.
Exactly. The next one's going to go smoother. I'm not going to try to go faster, but it'll be smoother next time.
And we didn't tear nothing up, so that's always a plus.
Exactly. Success.
Yeah. And we got a ton going on back here in the shop, so stay tuned. There's more videos coming up on all these builds and more on our show truck, because we got a lot to do to it yet before we go to it's going to Nacogdoches, Texas.
Got a lot to do before then. But anyway, you guys know what to do. You got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
At Semi-Casual Show.
And then also follow this guy over here. We got Asian Mai running around with me today.
Follow Semi-Casual. Follow Semi-Casual.
The mother trucker himself hanging out with us. So we've done some fun videos today. So make sure you check out Asian Mai on YouTube. Me and Brian are making a special appearance over there. So
Yep.
that's
See you guys in the next video.
See ya.
Later.